Welcome back to Strawhead Outdoors, guys. On the last episode, I played this game called Blackjack Fishing. The rules were simple: catch one red 21 inches and no bigger, one trout 21 inches no bigger, and a bonus flounder, which is the ace of spades. And as you saw in the last video, I did not catch either one of them. I got plenty of big fish, but I had to let them go. That was against the rules. However, I did keep 2 fish from the last video so I could do a catch and cook on today. And what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna catch 3 more trout, hopefully end my fishing trip early today and get back home and do a catch and cook. It is a bit windy today this morning, mid-morning. It is about 10 o'clock and the wind's supposed to be 20 to 30 mile per hour winds today, or at least 20 mile per hour winds with 30 mile per hour gusts, which it's very fishable conditions. It just makes it kind of tough because the drift goes pretty dang fast. Let's see if we can catch our last 3 trout for the day. What the heck is this? Is this a red? Yeah, it's a red. Here we go. Nice bonus red. I would like that. Nah. You're gonna come home with me so I could eat you. Unless you're not limit size, then you're going home. You're going back in the water. There we go. I have a bad feeling about this one, guys. A bad feeling. Very bad feeling. Ooh, he would have come close. 21 and a half. Okay, that's not bad. He's still gonna come home and eat with me, or I'm gonna eat him. Thank you. That was a nice bonus red. The goal is still to just catch 5 trout and call it a day, and I'm in a trout area, so that's good. Seriously? Seriously? You're gonna play me like that? No, unless you... Why did you tear off my lure's tail? And there goes my jig head. And that's the problem with skipjacks. Their teeth are like, their mouth is like sandpaper. They will chew up through that leader and rip off whatever you got. Thankfully, I still have a bait caster I'm going to use. Maybe I don't have to rig it up too much and continue fishing like that. I don't know, guys, maybe I do need to retie it because I'm not getting bites on this lure. It's been a minute since I got hit with this rod. Ow! This should be enough leader to finish my trout limit today. That might be trout number 3 for the catch and cook. Not risking letting him go. Well, if you settle down and let me measure you, you might go back in the water. Close your mouth. And he is 15 and a half. So you're going back home with me. Well guys, it seems like they don't like the Kelly Wiggler paddle tail that I bought earlier today. But they do like this down south lure. I believe this is called the pumpkin chartreuse or the plum chartreuse. They seem to be hitting this a lot better today than using my bait caster today. So who knows? Somehow the fish like to be picky from time to time. Another skipjack. Are you kidding me? Don't ruin my line, please. Bye. Oh, little trout. Oh man, trout are getting a bit more scarce and scarce. Say goodnight. Here's a trout. No, that's not a trout. That's a red. And this is another trout. Another big trout. No, I think it's a red. Well, dang it, Michael. Make up your mind. It's a red. Not quite keeper, but it's still fun to catch. There's a nice undersized red. Even though these guys are small, they like to pull pretty dang hard, so they're still very fun to catch. Go get bigger, buddy. So I'm just gonna try a few more minutes. The wind does seem to be picking up quite a lot. I'm gonna try to head in before it gets any worse. See if it gets worse. I don't think it's supposed to pick up any more than 21-mile-per-hour winds, but you'll see guys here in a minute how pretty choppy it gets when trying to get back into the harbor of Port Mansfield from out here. Alrighty guys, now that the fishing's done, I'm back at home and I'm gonna get ready to start cooking these fish. Nothing's better than tasting freshly caught fish. What I did here is I went ahead and put the fillets on a plates with a paper towel to absorb as much moisture as they can. And as I'm about to season them, I'm gonna pat them down with a piece of paper towel to make sure that they're as dry as possible, so that the fish can have a very crispy texture. Now, the fish I've cooked before today, I would not season the fish. Normally, all I would do is use this Louisiana fish fry. It really is good. It doesn't need that much seasoning on the fish, but I want to try something a little bit different today. I'm gonna throw in half the fish with salt and pepper, and the other half this Phil Robertson's Cajun seasoning. I got this a few months ago when I went with my brother to Louisiana. He had to pick up a few pieces of equipment for his fire truck company. So without further ado, let me go ahead and get started getting this fish prepared. So these fish here, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give it a little bit of salt seasoning just to give it a little extra flavoring. Just season the meat here, not too much. And a tad bit of a pepper, freshly ground pepper. Okay, so now that we have that ready, we're gonna go ahead and turn this on to medium-high heat. And I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna shallow fry this. So I'm gonna put like a nice little layer of oil covering the bottom portion of the pan completely. Okay, I believe the pan is hot enough. What you want to do is, to avoid splashing on you, you dip it in and you lay it away from you. Don't be afraid if the pan feels too hot. As long as you do it nice and slow, you will not get that splatter back. Now that the fish are a nice golden brown, I'll go ahead and put them on the plate with the paper towel to absorb some of that oil. And let's go move on to the next fish. The oil's nice and hot, just nice and gently lay it in there. Okay, and now with this here, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna season these fillets with some of this Cajun seasoning. Not too much, just enough to where it gets covered well enough for flavoring. Getting a little smoky in here, guys. Uh-oh. Okay, hopefully with this can cool down and hopefully not get a charred taste. And there you have it, guys. Seasoned with salt and pepper and seasoned with Cajun seasoning. Now this color is not because of the Cajun seasoning. I do believe because the pan got too hot and it started burning all the braiding that was left over from the previous fish. So let's give it a quick taste test to see how it goes. Now this is a piece of the fish, a piece of the red drum. I'm gonna see if it was worthwhile seasoning it with salt and pepper prior to adding breading to it. And you could, maybe if I season it with a little bit more salt, yeah, you could taste it, but it does taste better with salt and pepper than using it before than before of how I used to cook it. But overall, not bad. Wow, yes, that's really, really good. Well, guys, thank you for watching. If I don't have another video out after this one, it'll be because I'll be on my surprise trip. I'll be gone for 3 weeks, and when I post those videos, I'll try to post them consecutively, not every 2 weeks like I have been, but posting them as I try to record every day that I'm out. So see you guys next time, and please hit that like and subscribe.